Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how do you do that, Adam? How do you maximize your time? How do you maximize your productivity? What are the key principles that you use? And I'm going to share some of those habits and principles that I do on a daily basis that's going to help you not only become more productive, but it's going to improve your time management.
This is the Game Changers Experience. Deep dive conversations with leading business disruptors, Olympic athletes, celebrities, entrepreneurs, and influencers from around the world. This show will teach you insights about the winning principles in mindset, productivity, marketing, branding, entrepreneurship, business strategy, and more. Hosted by Productivity Authority, business strategist, former elite athlete, author, and public speaker, Adam Strong.
Power Up Thursdays. Really excited because today I really wanted to talk about a very specialist subject, which I am really, I suppose, I've kind of mastered in a way. As you know, guys, I used to be a former elite athlete. I used to study and train with Olympic athletes. And so Mo Farah, who's the current world and Olympic champion in 5 and 10,000 meters, he was my former training partner. And so as an athlete, you know, one of the habits that I developed very early on was the habit of self-discipline. And so time management was, I guess, one of those things that I guess became a way of life, right? So when I was much younger, actually, typically my day would look like get up before 6 a.m., right? Have my breakfast and so forth. And then what I would do is then I would have to travel to Surrey. So where I was in the UK, I lived in West London, and I would have to travel to Surrey to go to school. And that journey would take over an hour. So I'd have to go mainly into London and then back out of London to get Surrey. And then, there wasn't really any after school clubs because I didn't really have time. And then by the time I'd done school, which finished with around 3:30 p.m., I jumped back on the train, had to do homework, of course. You know, by the time I got home, it was like 6 o'clock. I had to quickly get changed down to the running track and essentially get training. And then my day wouldn't actually finish till about roughly 9:30 at night because I'd have homework to do and stuff like that. So, you know, time management was I had to make it work. And so I was kind of in this cycle of, doing sort of these 18-hour days, even from a very young age. So what I was going to say, so one of the things that I found with a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners and decision makers is one of the things that I actually discovered with a lot of Olympic athletes and also successful entrepreneurs and business owners is they have particular habits or routines that work for them in order to maximize their time management. Now, I get the same 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year than you do, guys. But the difference is that compared to most average entrepreneurs and business owners, I get about 10 times more work completed and done within that same period of time. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how do you do that, Adam? How do you maximize your time? How do you maximize your productivity? What are the key principles that you use? And I'm going to share some of those habits and principles that I do on a daily basis that's going to help you not only become more productive, but it's going to improve your time management, which is profound, going to improve your performance as a person, but also it's going to, you're also going to see a significant amount of increased revenue as well, increased revenue and productivity as well. So it just helps sharpen your skills a little bit. So I want to really kind of share, I suppose, 15 quick time management tools or skills or routines, whatever you want to call them, into something that I do every day. Now, what I'm saying to you is that these aren't kind of, these are things that I do. These are the things that work for me, but they might not work for you. But these things I can say to you right now, because they work for me, they may work for you. But again, I can give you the tools, but essentially it's you guys that have to essentially use those tools. So that's entirely up to you. So one of the first things that I do is I try to get 10 things done before 10 a.m. So that means, if you look at successful people, they wake up early, right? I'm not a big believer in the whole kind of 4 or 5 a.m. club. You get up when you want to get up, but as long as you get 10 things done before 10 a.m., you've already felt like you've accomplished something really, really big. So that's the first thing. Secondly, block your day into 30-minute segments. All right. So if you take your schedule, whatever that schedule looks like, now some of you may have children or families or whatever it might be. So, within that schedule, you'll have a time when you get up and there's a time when you go to bed. And within that period of time, what a lot of Olympic athletes and successful business owners and entrepreneurs do is they block their time into 30-minute segments. That's what I do. And so if I'm doing a podcast like I am right now, I know that I need a specific amount of time for planning. I need a specific time for recording, etc. So I know through regular routines about how long things are going to take. And this if you're not used to this, what I would endorse you to do, if you've not done this at all, what I would start off by doing is start by using sort of slightly larger chunks. So you could start off with 60-minute segments, right? And then within those 60-minute segments, you could break down all the things that you want to accomplish within those 60 minutes. And then as you get better, as you become more self-disciplined, then you can start breaking it down into 30-minute segments.